Ooh, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Darku, and in this video we'll actually be playing Valheim, single player as well. Please ignore my previous character, gonna be making a new one of course. Male. Pretty pale, of course, we don't go outside. The whole point of this is that I wanted to do a proper let's play on this game. And we've done multiplayer before, obviously, a few times actually. Alright, we're gonna go with the Royal Braids. That's kind of badass, actually, like Viking looking. Gonna get a look at that beard. Oh yeah. We're gonna have the black hair as well. Got my name ready. And yeah, like I said, the idea is we wanted to start off completely fresh. We've got some mods installed. Mostly, I'd say like 99% of the mods that we've got installed are just quality of life. We wanted to start like a fresh character and a completely fresh like server as well. We're gonna make like a complete new one. Forever World. Now, during the making of this video, Seed, can this be random? Is this random? Sure, I think it's random. We're just going to start with that one, Forever World, and we're going to go ahead and start and just see where we end up. Alright, we're in, and you're going to have to bear with me. It's been a long time since I played Valheim, so the controls are a bit iffy for me. As you can see, we're in a brand new world. We've got nothing going on for us. And there's new stuff that I've not even seen before. I have never seen some of these. Obviously, you've got the Eikthyr, which is like the very start. I know some of these, we've done some of these in my previous like Let's Plays. I think, did we even do this? I think we did this one last, which is like the Mistlands. And this one is part of the new like Hell World place, which I've not seen anything about. I've not done it myself at all or anything. And then next update, they're doing the Deep North, I believe. And they're bringing out like the Ice Boss. And that's, I think, going to be the complete world finally. But, like I said, please bear with me. It's been a long time since I played Valheim, and I finally got the itch to play it again. The whole point of this is, again, new character, new world, and I want to make it like a forever world. We're going to try and make as much cool stuff as we can on a single-player world. I've got to remember the buttons, like I said. Picked up a few things there. Torch, oh my goodness. We have got a few mods installed, if I haven't said already, and they're just majority quality of life things. I'm sure we'll go through them as we see them. We've kept our map on, of course. We're next to water immediately, okay. So I think the goal is, really, although the video won't be too long, I will be recording for quite a while. And the whole point is, like, I just really want, like, a nice edited video. Hey, what? So you can see one of the mods there is, weed. But the whole point is, yes, I want to record quite a lot, and then try and make a really nice edited video. So like if I'm farming resources and stuff, you can see it, but it'll be like well edited, and you know, you'd have to just sit there and be bored the whole time type deal. Just gonna run around. I can see some of our skills improving immediately, which is really nice. Or piggies. Obviously they're scared of like fire, so chase them down. Already out of stam. Nice and dark. There we go. Our very first fight. And we only just barely won as well, which is hilarious. We pick some berries and stuff to make sure we don't die immediately too, that would be fantastic. Preferably fighting stuff out of water as well, so I can set them on fire properly. That would be fantastic. There we go. Oh, he's wet though, so... Oh, his family! Okay. Come here, little neck. I'm sorry. I need your neck tail. Thank you. Alright. Well, we're in a dangerous place to be fair, because we haven't even got any berries, we've got no stamina, we've got no food. Like, could you imagine if we die immediately? I don't want to do like a Nuzlocke type deal where if I die, that's game over. But I also don't want to die straight away. I will restart this playthrough. I'm not dying straight away. New location. There we go, we've got some berries now. Let's munch on some of those. Make sure we got some food. Looks like we've got a bee hut thing here as well. Alright, want to get started to make some stuff. Get out of here, you little boy. Nice. So, we're going to go ahead and make us a hammer real quick. Obviously, very important tool. Put it in slot 5 because when I used to play this game all the time, it was always in slot 5. You can see our extra stuff, see like extra furniture, etc. Very cool. What we do want to make is a crafting workbench immediately. We're going to tear down this for like good resources. Use our fire stick. There we go, some good damage. Get out of here. In fact, you could die. There we go. So So I won't edit too much out. You obviously want to see us farming a little bit. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Stone axe. Very pog. Okay. We're off to a good start. There we go. Getting some good levels. There's nothing so satisfying as the ting as you level up every time. Get out of my face, fool! You don't want none of these hands, alright? He wants them. And he got them. In fact, I could probably tip this over and hit the place. If I remember correctly, where you look is where it goes. I remembered wrong. It did not go where I was looking. We clean up after ourselves around here. Pick up the stumps. Oh my goodness. Do we? Oh yeah! Alright. In fact, I think that if you push logs, they do good damage. There we go. That'll do some work for me. There we go. Look at that work it's putting in. Yeah, we like that. That's some free wood. Give it a big slice. Yeah, so, I keep getting sidetracked, I apologise. The whole point of this is, we're going to try and set a goal on each video, okay? So, like I said, the video itself, probably not too long, but for me, it's going to be quite a long recording session. We're trying to maybe defeat the first boss, is going to be the first video, right? We want to make like a little mud hut. It's not going to be anything great. It's going to be like, you know, if you played Minecraft, you would make a house out of mud. Kind of like that. You're going to see our first little adventure. I'm not going to, like I said, not going to edit too much out here. I'm going to keep all this in just so you can see the start of our adventure and how we plan stuff out. Crafting bench out like so. Hey, we're getting some stuff. Cool. Because we've got a crafting bench right next to this place, we can now break this down. We've got some cool things that we can now make. Very pog. We're going to try and take out the bottom bit of this entire like hut. And then let gravity just do its job. Like so. The rest of it should fall, including the beehive in there, which you really, really want. You see that all kinds of stuff are unlocking. A lot of it is base game. There you go. I broke the bee's nest without getting attacked. Very, very pog. Oops. So a lot of it is base game, and some of them are quality of life mods. Not broken weapons or anything, but just different stuff, and I think that's really, really cool. We can kind of come out of here. We're still in the meadows. Not a bad place. We want to set up like a little mud hut, like I said. In just a nice place. We're kind of like in a really big forest area, and I kind of want to be in like a... I'm getting some nice levels, that's nice. I kind of want to be in like a nice open place, you know? What I will say is we want to try and make a spear or something. Let's quickly put that down again. We're going to get attacked by this guy. Get out of here, bruh. I want to make like a spear. A lot of people make a bow and arrow straight away, which isn't too bad. But a spear is great. And you can lob it as well. I'm trying to think how you even make a spear, because we don't even... Oh, here we go. Flint spear we can make. Why can't we make like a normal one? Not entirely sure why I can't make a wooden spear just yet, but I'm sure we'll find out. But yeah, a lot of people make the bow first, which isn't a bad choice. It's great. But the first bow, oh my goodness, it is a painful process to use early game. It takes like ages to charge up and stuff. Get out of here! As you can see, one of the mods that we're showing off immediately is the sort of auto pickup thing. A lot of times when you play Valheim, you have to like look at something on the floor like this and then press E to pick it up. And then, yeah, that's how you do it. But we've got a mod on, which is a nice quality of life thing where you can just walk over stuff like that and it'll auto pick it up. I very much enjoy any game that has auto pickup, and it's nice. It's a nice mod to have. Like I said, not anything completely broken about it, just very nice to sort of have that quality of life. And this is the deer boss location. We've immediately found it. I didn't mean to find that, but that's very pog. Put that on our map. Very nice. There we go. I kind of wanted to like live nearby because it looked nice over here. That's why I came over here. You can see this nice like patch. It's fine though. We can find a different area. I don't really want to live right next to the boss fight. That's not the worst thing ever, but it's also not great. There we go. Some berries as well. Very nice. Put the berries in our like eating bit and the honey as well, so we can use our keys for that, or just do that. There we go. So we got some nice health and stamina from the eating bit. Hey, what's that over there? Hey, there we go. There's some nice land. All right, that's where we're going to be going. This This is where our mud hut is going to be established. I think we're going to live over here. This is a really nice area, actually. Except we're not going to make too much effort of making our first little hut, as it's not going to be too much. We don't want to make it our main base forever type deal. In fact, we might even just take over whatever this is right here. Oh, it has a beehive in it. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll do the whole crafting table thing and do the whole gravity situation again. There we go, let's take some of those. We've got some flint head arrows and some feathers. Nice. We're going to let gravity do its thing again. Beehive should unfortunately fall. That is good for us. We needs it. Whenever it's ready. Today. There we go. Hey, there we go. Nice. Got some good resources from that. Pick up the table. We can move on. What I've noticed is we have picked up 2 queen bees. Very nice. Is this no way, bro. Is this another boss altar? It really is. Okay, that's a bit crazy. I wasn't expecting 2 right next to each other. I kind of want to live somewhere. I don't want to live next to a boss place. But look, what is that? I mean, okay, sure. We can live here. I guess not like right there. In fact, look at that little ranch over there. That looks nice. And it's next to the water as well. You know what? That looks like a peaceful place to be. That's where we're gonna be. Alright, this is looking pretty nice. We can actually use this to try and tame some boars at some point too. That would be very cool. There we go. Alright, let's set up camp. In fact, I'm not gonna live like right here. I'll keep this as it is because it looks like a nice little like ball pen bit. We're gonna live like right next to it. Alright, going up to the workbench then, we can see what we can make. So we've already got some things that we can make. A flint great axe, cool, because these are like, I think these are part of the mod, right? We can actually make flint weapons, which is really, really cool. Flint double axes is kind of cool, actually, I like that. Flint great sword, nice. We're going to make a hoe straight away, because that will help us flatten the ground nearby. Put that as number 6 or something. And we probably will make a weapon, because I don't really want to be walking around with just the axe. Alright, we're going to make ourselves the flint greatsword for now, because I don't think it's going to be too strong, obviously, so we're just going to make a big sword. I think that's going to be really cool to try and use. We'll see what this is like. Oh yeah, look at that! That's not too bad looking, I don't think. That's pretty cool. See what kind of attacks it has. Okay. There we go. It has some big swings. Not bad. Looks kind of cool on the back too. I once again actually have no idea what we are missing for the spear. So at the moment we're just going to go around and get some necks. Make sure we got some like cooked food in a second. Alright, whilst hunting I've actually found like a nice little village here, in fact. It's got like a signpost and everything. This is cute! The sword away a sec. Get some stuff from this box. Very nice. There we go. We've got back a torch. Feels good. Don't know what else is in this village. We'll have a little look around. Oh, another chest. Okay, okay. There's also a bee's nest right above me. Do I want to take that? Yes, yes I do. There we go. Another bee. Very, very pog. Alright, another chest and another bee's nest. You cannot believe it. Little village is full of them. Once again, didn't want to ruin this, but you know, 3 bees. 3 bees. No way. Ow. We actually did get hit by that one. Ah, another successful bee. Very nice. A deer over there, but can't do anything about it. It's already getting to nighttime, our first nighttime. We don't really want to be roaming around too much. I did find this nice like circle here though. I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly from the previous time I played this game, these are indestructible rocks, which is really cool. So if you ever wanted to like build like a base on something that you think is like it won't get killed by something, build on top of one of these. Very cool. Anyways, let's go back. Here we go. As you can see, the flint sword's not too powerful, but they get the job done. Very much like the sword attacks. Grey Dwarf Eye, there we go. We're starting to pick up more resources, and maybe, just maybe, unlock the What's it? It must be called spear, right? Am I talking raucous? We're gonna have to look again at the workbench and see if we're just missing it completely. Alright, we're gonna quickly hoe out and just make a nice flat zone. I'm sorry if you could hear that from my mic, that was definitely my phone pinging off. We're gonna make a nice clean area, nothing too crazy. Not too fussed if it's not completely level or anything like that. Just excited to get a bit of flat area going on. Like so. Nice. And then we can build our first like house on it, I suppose. How much wood do we have? We have quite a bit of wood. Not crazy amounts, but a good amount. I'm gonna start building just a little bit of a house here. If we can. A few kinds. We're gonna build it odd so the door can go in the middle. Try and keep it level. One thing I'm going to do is probably put in some sort of campfire. Oh, I didn't even check the settings to see if we have the fire spreading on. This is, I guess we're going to find out. We're about to find out whether or not we do have that on. If it sets my house on fire, it means we put fire spreading on. If not, we're actually in the clear. I don't mind if it is, but I do need to know if it is. Do we want this? I guess, yeah, there we go, that's fine. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Like so. We want it to be like there, because you can't put a fire, if you didn't know already, you can't put a fire on the floor. So it has to be like on actual terrain, like so. There's, you know, you can do stone later on, and that can change that, etc. But for now, we are stuck with that kind of pattern. We just want to set up a quick little house and probably sleep through the night. That'd be fabulous. We're going to put a workbench nice and neat in this corner instead of the one outside. Like so. We can put a chopping block. We're going to put this just outside. It's going to like upgrade our workbench a little bit as well. There we go. So now we can make flint arrows and fire arrows and stuff like that. Very cool. Let's go back to building. We just want to make sure that we get maybe like a 2 high. So, try not to use too much wood because we're running out already. Come on, cool. There we go, look at that, that's nice. It's going to be a bit of a square house, and I apologise for those with extreme creativeness. Like I said, our very first house, not going to look amazing. It's really not. We're just going to make like a little bit of a chimney here. I've made those the wrong way around, I think, but it's fine. It's whatever. Once again, not going to make it look amazing. We just want sort of a bit of a basic house. I'm going to keep that one open just because it's fire. We don't want the smoke indoors because it'll cause us some issues. I didn't want that there. Just do some of that as well. Very nice. Like so. Might bring it down. Maybe like one more higher. Yeah, look at that. That looks alright. And then we can make it... Ooh, that red does not look too great though. I feel freezing because it's properly nighttime now. I'm surprised we've not been attacked by any grey dwarfs or anything, if I'm honest with you. Don't want to like jinx myself here. I am surprised we have not been swarmed. We have already run out of wood. This is the problem that I thought we were going to have. Now we also want a bed. That does need some wood. For now, we are going to quickly just destroy our fences and this extra bit here. So that we can have the wood to be able to sleep at nighttime. Okay. Now, honestly, I don't want my bed to be here forever, but just for the night, we might be able to sleep in here. We're going to quickly like enclose it though. Like so, does that help? There we go, we can sleep through the night, we're near a fire, we've got a roof above our head, and we are enclosed. There we go, a brand new day. It's technically 6 in the morning on the game apparently. It's going to be a nice day. Day 2. We can fix up the house a little bit, we're going to probably collect some wood. Like I said, this is where the editing comes in, okay? You can see me cut the wood, but not going to take forever doing it. Cool. Okie dokie, let's crack on. We'll quickly go use the workbench. Nice. I also wanted to see about the spear. I keep mentioning the spear, and we haven't bloody made the spear, have we? Here it is, flint spear. We actually just need 10 flint. Oh my goodness, I'm losing my mind. We need 10 flint, then we can make our spear, and then we can start chucking at spears at like the deers and stuff like that. The necks are going to have it, unfortunately, as well, whilst we're trying to look for flint. I do want this to be some sort of like learning exercise too. If you didn't know, like if you're new to Valheim and stuff, I actually want you to like learn some stuff by watching me as well. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've played, so I'm a bit of a dummy. But I do know the basics of the game. Flint, if you're wondering, you can find a lot of it like near like the water. Genuinely like near ponds or like a little bit of the river. They're just around the edges, always. Like shallow waters like this. See me picking it all up. Very pog. This is where all the flint lives, literally, just it respawns too. It's not like a one-time thing. It takes a while to respawn, but they definitely respawn. Okay, we've returned with 18 flint. Nothing too crazy, but we've definitely got enough now to make the flint spear. Here we go. So we're going to go ahead and make the flint spear, and this can be a close-ranging attack, like so. Yeah, it's kind of rubbish. But the right click, or whatever it is on controller, you can lob it, I'm pretty sure. One of these buttons is lob. There we go, middle mouse button. Middle mouse button for me, excuse me. Middle mouse button, you can absolutely lob it, like, quite far. And it's very, very good for, like, taking out deer early game. Because, once again, bow and arrow, not terrible, but it does take, like, 2 to 5 business days to charge up before you fire the bloody thing. So we are going to try out spear. I've never actually properly used the spear before. You can see, kind of, there's like a boar there. It's kind of hard to see, but we're going to try and spear him. Here we go. We may have missed. But that's fine. We've got our sword, just in case. Oh, we one-shot him with a crit. That's what we like to see, bro. Once again, the spear. Always pick it up, though, as long as you can find out where you've lobbed it, of course. Should be fine. And hopefully the spear wasn't a bad investment. We just have to get used to like the angle in which, like if you throw it, like if I throw it and pretend there's someone where that tree is, that little what is that? Stump? Oh my god, I can't even. You know what? It's not even a good idea to like try and practice with things that don't move. There we go. There we go. There's a deer over there. You see him? Quite the distance. Missed him. Missed him. Absolutely missed him. That was quite a far distance, in fairness. He hasn't even noticed us. Yes, he has. I'm chatting raucous. He definitely has. That's fine, though. There's another one. And we got him, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. One tapped. And that is why the spear is really good. Because, again, close range also works. There we go. Look at all that leather stuff popping up now. We love some of that. We accidentally leveled our sneak. Not a bad thing, but I don't really use the sneak that often. There we go, pretty poggers. It turns out we can throw spears. We just have to learn how to use it properly, to be honest. Might even have to zoom in, like almost first person, just to get the grips of how it's working properly. There we go, I can hear one. There he is in the distance. That is quite the distance. Can he get it, Jeff? That is not a deer, that's a boar. Turns out I missed him though anyway. Whoa, it's a 1-star boar. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, we've walked into a family. There's another 1-star boar. We walked into a big family. We might actually die. Joke, haha. We might still die. Oh, okay. Whoa. Well, okay. Normally, if you see 1-star boars or 2-star boars, you want to try and lead them back to your base and, you know, make them your pets, because then you can farm them and it's really, really good. Great stuff. However, not when you're getting swarmed like that. I almost died. That would have actually been really sad. It would have been an honourable death, though. Oh! Yeah! Missed. Gonna get our sword out just in case he accidentally runs into us. Like so. There we go. Sometimes it is good to have the double weapon at the ready. Oh! I see the target. Missed. God damn it. I'm bad at throwing the spear. What the heck is this place? New location. What is this? Golden Grey Dwarf Mini Boss. Okay, I have never seen this before, so I don't know what this is. I think I remember it. Maybe it's part of a mod. Maybe, or it's part of the new part. can't get over this. Maybe it's a new part of the game. I don't know. I've never seen that and I've never used it, so that'll be interesting to see later on. One thing I've learned is if you think you've got it high enough, go higher, because the spear does not throw very high. So it went over his head. Yeah. Oh yes. Luckily he didn't see me. I was actually kind of close. Ooh. Yes, there we go. Another one bites the dust buddy. Whoa. There's a big village here. Nice discovery. Ooh. Thank you, sirs. No! Man, it is really hard to aim this thing, honestly. Oh my. Another 1-star ball. We live literally next to a 1-star ball location. Oh. Yes, get sliced. The good news is, our sword efficiency is going up way up. We're level 10 with swords, buddy. Yeah! Which means we're getting some good damage from it, for sure. Alright, I feel like we've hunted enough. We've killed maybe 3 or 4 deers, I think, in total. Not very many, I'll be honest. We've been what? Whoa. Now hold on a minute. Oh my. Can't make it up. There's a fence there, Dark. But yeah, we haven't really hunted many. And to be honest, it doesn't help that I can't aim. You know what I mean? I got that bad aim when it comes to hunting down deers, by the seems of it. The thing, you have to like lob it really high. Like, watch this. Oh, okay. And we're back. Yeah, we're gonna go around now and probably get some wood before it gets too late in the game. It's already 3 o'clock in the afternoon on the game, and I think it's like 5 o'clock for some reason. It gets dark on the game, I think. I could be chatting raucous. Pretty sure that's around that sort of time. Or 6? 5 or 6. Yeah. We want to go back and quickly finish the sort of mud hut, like I said. Just so that we have that temporary base up and running. Because we don't want the bed to stay where it is. We could do with a small bit of upgrades and then moving on from there. We want to try and make a bit of clothes as well, perhaps. Like I said, we're going to want to try and defeat the deer boss before we finish the first episode. One thing we want to do then is we want to build some chests. Now these chests are special. This is one of the mods that I wanted to showcase, obviously, is the fact that in these chests you can build from chests, which is really nice. And also they suck in resources nearby. So if you chuck something nearby, it will auto-sort or it will grab stuff. Like you can see this one's grabbing stuff nearby, which is really, really great. That's fantastic. Make sure we eat some stuff. We're going to also... What am I saying? I can't even speak English today. I've had too many energy drinks. I need my fast juice. We're going to cut some trees down, like I said. So we're going to have a bit of probably a montage of that, because it's boring just watching me cut trees, of course. Ow, okay. One log, get him. Get him! Oh, I did nothing. Oh. Yeah! Disturbing my peace! It actually takes a lot to cut trees early game. I forgot how annoying this truly is. Yeah, we'll come back and cut these in the morning. I don't really want to be out too late in the game because you do get swarmed. I think we do have hordes on. We do have fire spreading on too, but I don't think that's too close to the point where it catches fire, so that's nice. Once again, I'm going to sleep in a half-made house. That's probably going to tilt a lot of people. Used to tilt my friends when I used to make these sort of open plan houses as well, so I understand it. Hey, we get a dream on a boat carved from darkwood beneath. Oh, I don't get time to read it, but we had a dream, and there we go. It's the daytime. I'm gonna cut some more trees down. We're gonna quickly prepare our stuff actually at the workbench, like so. And in fact, what we will do, because we've only got the stone axe for now, we're gonna quickly upgrade it and see if we can make anything else. We've got the leather stuff too, leather tunic, leather trousers. Let's put some trousers on, and we could probably use the leather for something better than just trousers, but I do like the idea of having, you know, some safety on. You know what I mean? I'm trying not to die out here, of course. We're going to go ahead and make ourselves a wooden shield as well before I forget. That'd be fantastic. Wooden shield. We can keep our, what is it, the spear out. What I will do is make a small flint sword as well, because we have a flint double sword thing, which is fantastic, but it would be great to see us have a single-handed weapon with the shield, because I feel like that's going to be our best option if we're soloing the boss at the end. Look how cool that looks on the back too, that's nice. One great thing about this is we might actually be able to kill a seagull. No way did we miss that seagull. Anyways, we're going to carry on and cut some more trees down. If you're wondering as well, if you're newish to Valheim, of course, you're wondering why, get out of my face, if you're wondering why we haven't cut any rocks down to get any more like stone, because we do need stone right now. You can't cut the stone with a normal axe or anything like that. You need a pickaxe, and you can only start making pickaxes after you defeat the first boss, and you get the antlers to make the pickaxe. Just in case anyone's wondering. Like I said, I'm trying to teach some new peeps out here as well, if you haven't played Valheim before. It's just, again, it's not a speed run or anything like that, this journey. It's just a nice playthrough. I've been waiting to do this for a very long time, in fact. Very excited. One thing you will notice is that we constantly get attacked by these things, but the thing is, they hate fire. And they will run away from fire. So if you're getting annoyed with them getting up close to you and stuff, just put a torch down somewhere if you want. You can make torches that you put on the ground, or you can just have the torch on you whilst you're cutting wood, like so. And they just won't bother you. They'll run around a bit annoyed, but they can't do nothing about it. So if that's what is bothering you, you do that. They might throw stones. Sometimes, I think, maybe? This one doesn't seem to know what he's doing, but he does know that he doesn't like fire. That's what he does know. Me personally though, it doesn't really bother me when they try and attack, because I'll just take them out. And it gives you some, you know, resources from their bodies, as well as give you some axe levels, especially if you're hitting them with the axe, of course. Look at them nice trousers we're wearing though. Very pog, very fancy. We're going to have to kill some more deers if we want a good bow. We're going to have to kill some more deers if we want, like the tunic bit as well. As you can see, this white tree, too hard. You definitely need a really good pickaxe later on in the game. Well, like I said, you can get, well, you can get a troll to attack these. We'll see trolls later. That's nothing I really want to encounter right now, if I'm honest with you. But like I said, I think logs, if you can get them right, they can injure things like so. As you can see, we don't want to get hit by it, of course, otherwise we might die. But it would be really, really cool if we could aim it in such a way towards the white trees and take them out. I swear you used to be able to aim them, like if I was aiming a certain way and cut the tree down, it used to fall that way. I don't think that's the case anymore. Maybe they changed it. Like I said, it's been a very long time since I played Valheim. Oh, we see a deer on the approach. Get that one back, son. We got him! We nailed him in the head. There we go, we're getting sort of a hang of the spear now. Because it's not very easy to aim the spear. You have to aim really high up, way higher than you usually think. Grab some stones, we're leveling up really nice. Very pog, like to see that, like to see that. If you're unaware, like I said, if you're newish to the game, I'll quickly eat another bite. If you're newish to the game, if you die, you do lose a lot of your skill points. Excuse me. So that is something to be aware of. It's a game where you can die over and over again, it's not a problem, but you do lose some stuff if that happens. What we do want to do is set up some sort of like cooking equipment now that we've run out of the, well, we haven't run out of mushrooms. Mushrooms we've got again, in fact. But you can see that a lot of these, if you hover over them, you see this one gives me like 8 health and 35 stam, 7 health, 20 stam, and 15 and 15. The mushrooms are good for all round, but we could definitely do with better food. These are stam foods though, they're not too bad. Early game are quite nice too. We're going to go ahead and put the cooking equipment on though. try and put 2 lots on here if we can. To be locked in, but there we go. Chuck them on, which is really, really nice. We're going to quickly chuck these on the floor. See if the box sucks up any of that. If it's new, the box won't, because the box doesn't recognize what it is. That's fine. If we do that, now it'll suck in everything. Cool. One thing I will do is I'll let one burn, because it'll turn into charcoal, and you can see stuff that you can build with charcoal. Yeah, what you want to do with these, you can get like a pole, and put the bees on a pole. And it stops them from having any issues like getting attacked sometimes as well, which is very nice. I'm going to put them around the place, and then put the beehives on top. Don't want our food to burn though, 1 second. There we go, accidentally made one there. We're okay though. There we go, look at that, now they got some good little bit of room there. These are happy, we can upgrade our bee keeping by that as well. Very pog. So they're going to generate like honey for us. That's why we get them in the first place. And honey can like it's good by itself early game. Like I said, we're going to let that one burn. Yeah, honey is good early game for like stamina and stuff. And then later on we'll have food that needs honey. It's always good to have some of that on you as well. Alright, we've cooked a good amount of food now. We're going to try and finish the building that we started, of course. I can't remember how many blocks we were in. We'll build them out a little bit like this. Once again, nothing too crazy about this, so we're going to try and speedrun this ahead a little bit. Alright, so I've worked out that it's 1, 2, 3 across to get to that roof bit, and then we've got like another 1, 2, 3 here. We're going to build this up. Like I said, it's nothing crazy creative, we're literally just building our basic house. I'm going to go 1, 2, and 3. There we go, so that should match up with that now. I'm going to give it a tiny bit of decoration by having like a little hang-off. You know what I mean? On each side. It'll probably look better this side, perhaps. We just do like a little bit of a hang-off, like so. There we go, that's slightly off angle. It just looks a little bit better if it hangs off like that, like a little bit of a hut, I suppose. We'll get one of these rugs out. These are deer hide again. I should probably use this for something better than this, but it's okay. Right underneath the bed, there we go, nice classic look. We'll put a torch next to us as well, a bit of comfort perhaps. And we're just going to try and finish some of these walls as well. We're going to put probably maybe a door somewhere. I'm going to try and put a door here, this will be our front door between that gap. Alright, new unclaimed bed, it's too exposed! That's perfectly fine. There we go, we've got a nice wall between us and the workbench. That was enough to be enclosed apparently. Alright, where were we at? We were trying to make the extra bit of crafting, right, like this. We just need flint again, so we're going to go flint hunting for a little bit, and then we can do this tanning rack, we can upgrade our axe, and get some more wood, I suppose. Oh, dear. No way, we missed it by that much, dude. Can't believe that. We should make another one too, just in case we do miss like that, and we can throw another one. But it's not long now before we actually get a good bow, and then we'll be alright. Oh, he's in the water. He's made mistakes. Oh, what a shot. Have I got the mod for it? Okay, so I have the mod, which is the floating items, as you can see, which is very nice as well. Oh, it went in my box. That's fine too. The house box over there sucked it in, which is really cool. If we look in here, what do we want to do? We want to, first of all, oh yeah, we want to put down the rack. The tanning rack, which usually, you know, in real life and stuff like that would be outside, I'm pretty sure. We're going to put that outside, just in range of our crafting table though. Maybe behind us, yeah, that'd be nice. There we go, that's not so bad. And they've unlocked crafting bench level 3, I believe. We'll have to go up to it probably. Have to do a ramp up to the base. It's a bit annoying. There we go, we've got bow and arrows now, which is cool. Workbench level 3. Which does mean we can level up to level 3 as well, so we've got some stone for the stone axe, very nice. The rag tunic, we're not going to do that. The leather trousers will be nice, we've only got one set of bones. 4 out of 6 leather, so we can't even upgrade that yet. We do, however, have enough to upgrade our shield and stuff, so we will do that. Because again, I do want to try and use that shield quite a bit. Got the flint sword we're trying to level up as well. And you know what, flint spear, not bad, we can do that too. Alright, we're gonna get some levels on our stuff. Make sure we're absolutely goated before the boss fight as well. We want to try and, I think it's leather to make the tunic that we want. Yeah, leather tunic, we got 4 of 6 leather, so we need to kill like maybe like 1 more deer to get enough leather to make the top half of our outfit. Now, this one over here, I see has stranded itself. And that is dead unfortunate for the deer, quite literally. But good news for us. Oh, sometimes you just nail it though. Oh my god, surprise attack? Oh my goodness. Wasn't expecting that. I don't know if you saw, but on my way as well, I also saw some necks, like... Oh, they're also like... Get out of here. Approaching my blimmin' beehives, which is exactly why you put them up. Alrighty then. It does look like we can probably make the leather tunic. There it is. Nice. We're going to wear this now. Very nice. And we have another mod here, like we got this rag tunic. We can just go here and reclaim the rag tunic. It doesn't give you all the resources, but gives you some back from stuff that you've made or, you know, you've obtained. Which is kind of cool, but look at us now, looking pretty fly. We've got the leather stuff, pretty good. We're going to throw this at the chest, see what it does and doesn't connect. Watch it get sucked in. Oh, that's juicy. Like I said, I don't know if I said already, but we do have a mod where we can craft from chests and stuff. So we don't have to have it on us at all times. We can just have it, and you can see what we can do. I'm going to try and approach this deer over here, though. Aim like really high, and blammo! Got him, look at that! It's surprising how high you really have to aim with that spear, but we are nailing it, though. We are absolutely nailing it. We got another deer trophy from that, which is nice. We do have like 70 odd wood, so we probably can... well, almost finish everything here as well. We're going to have to do something about this roof here, because obviously we want it to connect still. I think what we're going to do is like this. We're going to connect this, and this, just like so. But like this bit, we're going to like, I don't know, like make a TP bit or something. Come on now. There we go. There we go, we're on the roof. Okay. Is there a smaller TP bit? There is this one. Okay. Now that doesn't look awful, and it does vent the smoke out by the looks of it. Looks like it's getting vented out. That's good stuff. That's exactly what we wanted. Still some sort of roof, but also just vents it out. And it doesn't look too bad. I like that. I think that looks alright. I'm happy with it. We'll do this until it gets like proper nighttime, and then we can sleep it over. So, look at that. We're getting there. We're getting there. Look at that. That's nice. Oops. There we go. We finished the roof too. We just need to do this one side, and we're good. I will say we probably don't have enough wood to do the whole side just yet, but this is looking pretty good. Other than the smoke still coming in the house pretty bad. Maybe we should get rid of this actually, but then if the rain comes in, it's going to be a trouble. Maybe we can get this to come through. Yeah. I know some of you are going to be out there judging me about how bad it is, so trust me, I know. Trust me. I know. I'm going to get up here. We're going to probably try and stilt it up. Like, for instance, if we can, like, do this. Like so, and then maybe, have it down. We do this, is that like a thing? That's not so bad, right? Maybe we should do it like a different way, like maybe up. Someone just subscribed to me. I forgot that was on. I apologize. Let's do the little thing again, the little roof like this. Does that look okay? That way we've got like a big hole for the smoke to come out of. That's not too bad. As well as it still protects it really well. Let's have a look indoors and see if it's really smoky. If it's really smoky, then it's... Okay, we're good. Okay, let's let's do something with this real quick. Because that's going to bug me a lot. Although I wanted this for like a ball pen or something, we're destroying a lot of it. Whole thing. Maybe because I really need that wood like right this second. It's very dark on the game. I've just realised how dark it truly is. There we go. Steps to the front door. Not so bad. And you know what? It isn't so smoky in here. It actually does go out pretty well. If anything, I might just put like an extra bit here just to lock that out. And just make sure it really goes out there. Looks like it's working. Look at that, the smoke is not really coming indoors at all now, and it's all venting out. Perfect. Let's get some sleep. Ah, good morrow. Quickly repair some stuff. We'll get some wood, and we're going to try and hunt. I mean, you know, shocker, we're going to go outside and get some wood, and get some deer hide and stuff. Again, I feel like we're doing this on cooldown. Wait for my stam, and then you're in trouble. In fact. Oh, fish hunting. There we go. Very nice. More deer hide. Feels good, feels good. Got a neck chasing us. Out of here. Oh, poor thing. Don't have to worry about the loot. It might get sucked into a box as well. Oh, look at our little chimney. That's cute. Alright, let's see what the box does and doesn't take. I'll be honest, I genuinely can't even remember what we were going to make. We could probably make the bow finally if we really want to, and maybe like some fire arrows maybe. That would probably be real cool. A torch arrow, simply torch arrow to light the way. Never even seen that before, that's cool. Upgrades though, we do have our spear, we do have the flint sword and the shield. I will upgrade the shield. And the flint sword. I feel like that's a good play. Then we can block and still hit the thing and no problems. I'm going to make the leather helmet too, forgot about that, oh my goodness. That gives us +2 armor, which is kind of nice. Looks kind of daft, but, you know, defense, you know? How can you go wrong with that? As for making more flint spears, I don't think that's a thing we can do. We really don't have that much flint in comparison to how much we would need. So I think that's it, that's pretty much it. That's all we're going to need for now. We do need to grab the deer's heads, wherever they've gone. Put them somewhere. We've got 7 of them, so we can actually see genuinely how much that's going to take. We do that, there we go. I'm going to put my... we'll keep the tool on us. It's not like we're going to not need it. But yeah, so the boss statue thing is literally just over there. So we can do that once we sleep in the game and get a good rested buff. And then we can give it our best shot. What I will do is probably try and find some cooked meat as well. We've got some deer meat here. And get rid of the honey for now. Our only stam food being the berry. Is that the best option? No. Okay. We're going to have 2 pieces of meat then and the honey. And that's going to be our food. Because I feel like that's a good option. We're going to sleep through this. We're going to try and summon the deer. And see how we get on. Alright, wakey wakey, eggs and bakey. Make sure everything's repaired as well before we start. Okay, cool. One thing, day 6, that a lot of people use, obviously, during this boss fight, is getting their hammer out and making, like, campfires. Which is a good option, because it'll set the deer on fire. I'm not sure how far away we can go before we can not craft from our box, just to let you know. I think I remember adjusting it a very long time ago to be quite far, but it seems like it's a good distance. Alright, fair play. Because we used to play in a multiplayer world where we would have like boxes in the middle and then make like a big village and stuff. Yeah, that's valid. That's very far. That is very far. I'm gonna put some of these around. You can like repair these as well as it goes on. I'm gonna put some of those around for now and see how we get on. I don't want to cheese it like too much, to be honest with you. I think we're gonna be just fine. Alright, so we've got 7. The guess was 2 or 3 deer heads, so let's find out. So yeah, it was 2. So here we go, we're going to spawn the boss. I'm going to try and put some fire underneath it real quick too. Is it spawning like right here? Alright, here we go. Boss fight, baby. He's already burnt loads! Ouch. Block that, I forgot to eat my food. That could be a disaster. Some of that damage. We're in here. Oof. Why has this gone out? Is it because I'm out of wood? Big block. Well, there was the cheese strat of the campfires. Now we just got to do this thing. I think you can place more and more of them, but we're just not going to do that. I mean, we could. Yeah, just to find out? Yeah, we can. Oh, he went through them anyway. I wasn't going to do it, but if he wants to be on fire, he can be on fire. Oof. Oh, big block. There we go. He's one shot. We're going to get out the big weapon. Ayah! There we go. Not so bad after all, huh? You know what? I thought that was going to be way worse. I don't remember the last time. I don't think I've ever killed this deer boss solo. Ever. I wasn't entirely sure just how much damage I could pull off there. And now, well, we can destroy all the torches, in fact. We don't even need these for campfires. But there we go. We'll quickly look over the loot we just got in a second. People, sometimes you can run this again and like farm it and stuff. We could probably give that a quick go. So yeah, here we go. We got 3 of the hard antlers. Now these go into the pickaxes, but also we've got some extra weapon recipes on this on the mod pack, so you can make some cool weapons with them as well. I'm pretty sure. We've got the trophy, which we can hang up as like an ornament, or we can hang it up in the main place, which is what we want to do because we can get the buff, which is really, really cool. But yeah, it would be cool to get the ornament as well. Alright, so I'm going to quickly kill this maybe 1 or 2 more times if I can. Yeah, yeah. And if one bites the dust, baby. Ayah! Big spoils again. Alright, we're going to put this in, put that in. We're going to take 1 of these heads real quick as well and make sure we take it back to the main place to get our buff. That'd be fantastic. What we're going to do is go to the workbench and see what we can make. As you can see, we can make a black forest quiver with 1 of these antlers too, so we can hold arrows in this. Yeah, as I said, we're going to take the main head to the place it needs to go. Let's quickly put that 1 trophy away. Guess what we're out of again? Alright, we got another like bee's nest thing that we can put up, which is really, really pog. Nice. Bees are happy. There we go, that's what we like to see. They're going to start dropping that good honey. We can actually get rid of this. We don't need this anymore. We had a nice little chimney going on. I will finish this before we end as well, in fact. You know what, I may not have the best architectural thing behind me, but that is kind of nice for a first hut. You know what I mean? First ever place? Not so bad. Alright, so we are probably back now with the roof and everything, and we got these antlers. Now we can make this antler pickaxe. This is what we wanted this whole time. And the pickaxe, nice. Upgrade. Can we upgrade it at all? No, can't upgrade it at all. Alright, well, we've got the antler pickaxe though, which is great, because that does now mean that we can pickaxe the floor, or any stones, or any tin, etc., copper, all that sort of thing. Which is great, because like there's stones out here that we couldn't do before. Blammo! We can start doing these, and also earning the pickaxe and mining skill. Now, as you can see, it will take a hot minute, but we will get through these stones and stuff, so that's awesome. Alright, ladies and gents, we finally reached the summoning stone bit. That's what I'm going to call it. I don't actually know if it's called that or not. Where all the bosses are, and you get the heads up, etc. We want to go to the deer one, which is the beginning one. We're going to press the key that it's on. Blammo, Eikthyr. So your ability to run and jump is improved. Run stamina usage is less, and jump stamina usage is less if we activate the power. We're going to grab that. There you go, look at that little animation. So it's the first of many bosses to go down. Now we're not going to do 1 episode a boss, 1 episode a boss, 1 episode a boss. Now we're not going to do that because there's a lot of stuff you need to do in between. This first episode was sort of a teaser of what to expect. I love the way it shows me the other one. There's 3 right here, oh my goodness. But yeah, this is sort of a teaser of like what this series could be. And this rain is loud. But if you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more as well. Let me know in the comments below. Obviously this takes a while to record and it takes a lot of effort to edit as well. So if you've made it this far and you've enjoyed the journey, I really, really appreciate you. And let me know in the comments what you want to see next. We might just record ahead of time and do 1 or 2 episodes for the future. And then I'll start like properly reading comments and doing what you want to do. But yeah, if you guys could let me know in the comments what you want to see and what you think our tasks should be in like every episode, that would be amazing. Because I feel like I'm going to try and distance these episodes out, not going to just do them straight away. Obviously we've got a little mud hut. I'd say some of our next quests could be to get tin, copper, get some bronze together, all that kind of business, and maybe even an outfit. Like, so look for some trolls, etc. Maybe even tame some boars. You know what I mean? Because we've got those 2-star boars near us, and it would be cool to tame some of those. So yeah, maybe that's what we'll do. We're gonna make our way back now. Cut through all the necks and the boars and the deer on the way. Just get back to the house, and of course it's raining. Of course it is. Just like home in real life, you know what I mean? Absolutely pouring down. Alright, we're finally home. I feel like we've made some good progress. We actually finished our mud hut in the first episode, so nobody has to complain about it not being finished at least. So we've got that going for us. We finally got the pickaxe, we did the boss fight, we got some good-ish armor for our start. You know, some good stuff. We've done alright. We've done alright for ourselves. We've got some good food and everything as well. Yeah, like I said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see on the next episode, and I'll see you then. See ya!